Hello dears, welcome to Chronicles Simplified, and this video is about G.L. Fuentes, A Letter to God. It is prescribed in 10th ncert syllabus. G.L. Fuentes, he belongs to Mexico, so he used peso. In this story he uses the word peso. Peso is official Mexican money, the name of official Mexican money. Okay, let's get into the story. And this is the story of Lencho, a poor, pious, but hardworking farmer. He lives in a small house. It is on the top of a hill. Around his house, he had fields full of corn, and he hopes for rain. Why? If there is rain, he can get good harvest. If there is good harvest, he can earn money. So our religious Lencho prayed to God for rain. As he prayed, rain also came. When the rain started, he thought the raindrops are silver coins falling from the sky. Why? But soon the rain changed into a hailstorm. Lencho's happiness also changed into sadness. Even though he was upset, he didn't lose his hope. He believed that God would help him again because he prayed to God for rain. God sent the rain. So if he write a letter to God asking for money, God would send the money, he hoped. So he started writing a letter to God. In the letter, he asked God to send him 100 pesos to plant his crops again and to save his family until the next season. Then he addressed the letter to God and gave it to the postman. On receiving the letter, the postmaster found it amusing. Even he laughed a little because it is unusual to get a letter like that. But he also felt sorry for Lencho and wanted to help him. So he collected money from his friends and colleagues, and he managed to collect only 70 pesos. Yet he sent it to Lencho, signing the envelope as if it was from God. Why? Because he doesn't want to ruin Lencho's faith in God. When Lencho received the money order, he felt very happy. And when he opened the letter, he felt confused because he received only 70 pesos, but he asked for 100 pesos. He didn't think God had made a mistake. Instead, he believed the post office workers had stolen the rest of the money. So, he wrote another letter to God asking for the remaining 30 pesos. And also, he gave a warning to God not to send the money through the post office because he believed the post office workers were thieves. This short and amusing story of Lencho, the protagonist of the letter to God, is a striking example of a man whose faith in the divine is absolute, yet whose trust in his fellow humans is deeply flawed. Points to remember. This story is an ironical narrative. How? First reason, Lencho trusts God to help but fails to see human kindness as God's answer to his prayers. Second, Lencho accuses the post office staff of theft, not realizing they were his true helpers. Third, he trusts the divine absolutely but doubts honest people who act out of compassion. Then, as he prayed, the rain came, but it turned into a hailstorm. It destroyed his crops instead of saving them. Secondly, this story is highly symbolic. How the act of writing a letter symbolizes Lencho's desperate plea for divine intervention after his crops are destroyed by hailstorm. It reflects his belief that God is attentive and capable of providing help in times of crisis. In addition, The letter's journey from Lencho to God and its arrival from the postmaster Lencho symbolizes the connection between faith and human kindness. So, we have come to the end. If you could answer these questions, that means you have understood the story properly. We have come to the end. If you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for joining. Until next time, stay awesome.